So when people spend a lot of time sitting down, whether that's in the car, at the office, in your chair, you start building up some tension. And when you start building up tension, your muscles in your chest, shoulders and neck tend to take the strain of it. And what that does is it starts to pull you forward. So as you start to round off your back, it starts to tighten up all through your chest and shoulders, you start to become more crouched over and over. It can give you a bit of a hunchback kind of look. And the more time you spend sitting down, the easiest sorts of stresses in life will cause that tension to kick in. Even if you're not fully aware of it, or even if you feel like you are relaxed, that's still going to happen. You're still going to feel that tighten up across your shoulders and chest and even neck. So here are 3 exercises you can do to either fight back and reclaim some of the posture and some of the movement that you feel like you've lost over the years, or to strengthen your back and your posture to prevent it from happening at all. So the first one I like to call wall angels. So you're going to find yourself a nice open space against the wall, and you're going to put your back nice and flat into it. The biggest focus for you here is to make sure your lower back is pressed into the wall as hard as you can, so you can't get your fingers behind you. You might need to bring your feet forward to do this. If you're still finding that a challenge, you can bend your knees as well to try and get your back nice and flat. Over time, as you get better and stronger, you can bring your feet closer to the wall until eventually everything is touching. But for now, just do what you need to get it nice and comfortable. So back should be completely flat. Next, you want your elbows to be at shoulder height. Elbows touching the wall with your lower back pressed firmly against the wall. For some people, this might be as far as you can go, and that's okay. I'll go through what you need to do soon. But if you can go a little bit further, I want you to put your head against the wall and then your hands against the wall as well. So hands, elbows and back to be touching the wall. If you cannot get your hands back, that's okay. You can just have this movement here. What we're going to do, we're going to slide the elbows up as high as you can, and then bring the elbows down as low as you can. So sliding up and down. The whole time, your whole focus is to make sure everything is touching the wall. If you feel your lower back coming away from the wall, so you feel like you've got a bit of a gap, you've gone too high. So just go as high as you can with everything touching and work within your range. If that happens to be here, that's okay. You know where you need to improve upon. Exercise number 2. You want to find yourself a nice spot on the floor, and you're going to lay down completely flat with your knuckles facing up. So you want your knuckles facing up towards the ceiling and your thumbs to be pointing outwards. As you lay here, I want you to try and imagine you're pushing your fingers down towards your toes. So your shoulders are being pushed this way towards your toes, and you're going to slowly bring it up, hands back and down. So hands back and up and down. The whole time keeping your shoulders down. It can feel really easy if you're not focused on it. Your shoulders can come up, and this starts to happen. We want to keep everything down as if you're pushing everything towards your toes. Back up and down. Up and down. And finally, this is going to be the more challenging of the exercises. So if you want to just do the first 2, that's okay. If you want that next step, find yourself a nice surface where you can lay. If it's your bed's fine. And you want your hands, palms facing up, and you're going to keep your head down, lifting up as high as you can, and down. Lifting up as high as you can, and down. Where you're going to feel this one is right here in your mid to lower back, and that's what's really going to strengthen your spine as we go forward. So those 3 exercises are all you need to do to start correcting some of the posture stuff. If you get a bit of a pain in your shoulder, these things can really help. You might feel some stretches and pulls as you start. Completely normal, don't worry, just take it nice and slow. You only need to do about 10 of these a day just to get everything moving. If you've been sitting down for long periods of time, these are always good to do just straight after. Any more help you need, please don't hesitate to let me know, reach out, and I'm here to help.